Alright, so we're up against Joystick Knight, and Eck. He plays Mono Black Control. Main deck 3 Chainers, Edicts, and 2 Guest Verdicts. With 2 Blitz that can hit the or Knowledge. So this is not going to be our best matchup here. That being said, I will keep this hand. And maybe we can just run away with it with a quick Ledge Walker and a plant token to sacrifice. He's probably very excited to see that he's up against Hexproof. If he plays the Witches here, that's going to be horrible. It means he'll be able to ping the plant token and begin edicting away our Ledge Walker, which here comes down the Witches. So now we can just ping the plant and edict us. So it looks like that's exactly what he's doing here. So hopefully he's, we just have to hope he's out of edicts. We only have 1 creature left. Might as well play the Ethereal Armor. If he has another Edict, we're just going to lose anyways. So he has 5 in the deck and 4 cards in hand, and he's drawing a card. So he's going for 2 mana really quick. So it makes me think he has another Chainer's Edict. I mean, if he didn't have this Edict, which... oh, he's signing and blooding. Alright. Well, so he just drew 2 cards. Maybe we can draw a creature and play a creature next turn. Well, let's see what we draw. Commune with the Gods could, or now if we just play Ancestral Master, we'll get plus 6, and then the +1 here, so +7. So that will not kill him. So let's try and commune with the Gods for another creature. We got one. We got rid of another commune with the Gods and a bunch of lands. So hopefully he didn't draw multiple edicts with the Sign in Blood and his draw step that he's going to have here. We get to hit him for 9, and if we still have these 2 masks in our hand, we could likely swing for the win. Maybe he'll play 1 Edict, maybe he'll play a Grey Merchant. He casts another Sign in Blood, which means you won't be able to cast 2 Edicts here. Alright, a Rager means we get to win game 1 against Mono Black Control. That's huge. That means that we only have to win 1 of the next 2. And there's nothing that he can do now to stop this. Yeah, we'll go down to 19, and then we'll just smash it for a bunch. I'll go for the overkill just for fun. Swing for 21. Alright. So how much more is he bringing in here? Alright, he's bringing in another 2 edicts. And who knows if he's going to bring in Duress or Choking Sand or Pestilence against us. But we know at least another 2 edicts are going to be coming in. So we'll bring in Young Wolf. And Relic. Relic can get some of the edicts out of his graveyard before he can flash them back. Now what do we want to take out? This is always the hard decision. We can take out some of our higher casting cost cards and just hope that we'll only get one or two of them. We don't want to have them stuck in our hand. I think I want to take out Krufix's Insight, because he'll definitely win the long game. And this card is one that's better in the long game, but we won't win that. And one more card to take out. I'll make it one commune. Alright, now we have 17 creatures, so we'll be much more resilient against his edicts. Any of these other cards, I think, will do good. Maybe the Hunger, after he edicts us, we could make one of our small guys much larger and a much more formidable threat. But I'm not sure if that's exactly worth a card. So I'll just submit this and let's see how well we do. Alright, this hand, I mean, it's good against edicts, but it doesn't, we can't cast the Ethereal Armor, and Ethereal Armor only gives +1/+1. Our opponent mulligans to 6, and we will do the same. Now, this hand is a little better, a little worse. We're going to keep it, but one edict, and we're screwed. At least we can cast all of our spells that we draw this game. I could just play Abundant Growth here. Well, if he has an edict, either way it's going to get us, whether we play this now or later. He looks like he's holding up an edict. Alright, he decides not to cast it, but he had a big pause there too, which definitely makes me think that he's holding an edict in his hand. Alright, now we'll play this guy here, so now we have protection from edicts. Hopefully he doesn't go for Pestilence, but he's a little ways off from Pestilence. That's a turn 4 play, and then it won't do anything immediately. So is he going to edict us end of turn here? Yep. That tells me he probably has more edicts too. But and he does. I think it's time to go on the plant plan. He missed a land drop and he has 4 cards in hand. He probably sided out a lot of his creature kill for that isn't. Alright, he signs in blood, so he's out of edicts, at least for now. And now we have a choice. We can play another Ethereal Armor and a Ledge Walker, That seems like a good play. Then we're swinging for a decent amount, and we'd be sacking the ledge walker here. So let's just see. Would he have taken out? Yeah, I'm just going to assume he took out his target removal. What happens if I just swing for 3 here, put him at 14? The next turn, if he edicts us, and then I throw Ethereal Armor here. Well, Ethereal Armor right here, right now, will make this guy an 8/9. Put our opponent at pretty low, so yeah, I'm just going to low enough that he has to do something or he loses next turn. So now he really needs targeted removal to deal with this, and Edict won't do him any good. And we have the Armadillo Cloak to give it trample if he just plays like a witch. Alright, he just plays a witch. So Hexproof again, going 4-0. I mean, I played the deck yesterday and I went 3-1, and my one loss was in round 4, so it was up against good competition. And definitely love the deck. So I think it's pretty well primed right now, because even though Mono Black Control is one of its harder matchups, not also did we just speed it, but Mono Black Control is not being played very much right now. It's not having a lot of success right now. There's a lot of Delver, a lot of blue-red Delver, as we saw a lot of, at least today we played half of our matches were against Delver Fiend, which typically isn't a good matchup, but we managed to beat it twice today. So I definitely would say if you want to play a deck in the Pauper daily, this is probably the best deck to be playing right now. So thank you, and thanks for watching.